Last week's video, I did a race breakdown of Leon Marchand's 400 iron from the men's NCAAs. And I said he is the best swimmer on the planet. A lot of you agreed. A lot of you disagreed. Let's have a conversation about this. Oh yeah. We are just a few days away from the Tier Pro Series meet in Westmont. Going to Chicago to swim. And this is my last race pace set before we hit the meet. Here's what we're doing right here. Oh, that first 50 got me good. Oh, 3 on 3 minutes. Not bad. These are my rates. First 25 is at 1.3. So the first 50 is 1.3, then 1.2, then a little faster. Holding the stroke count, but up in the rate with a little beeper. Just kind of got to work around these guys because they're all going aerobic. I'm the only one doing pace. This lane line is way too loose for me. This is nonsense, but I'm just dealing with it. Okay, third 50 pace. Here we go. We're on the back half of the set now. Get a little bit of warm down in between each 50. Cool off the legs. I'm going fast, but I'm hurting a little bit. I traveled a lot last weekend. I went to Texas, had a great time out there in the San Antonio area, did a clinic and a banquet. Then I went to New Orleans, also had a fantastic time. We just wrapped up our clinic here in New Orleans, and I have a first. No one has ever asked me to sign a Harry Potter Funko Pop. Look at this thing. I have this one. Look at that. Good job. That's pretty cool. Nice pool too. Okay.
I have 277 of these.
What?
It's a little ridiculous.
I'll tell you what, I'd never hit Bourbon Street before, but my flight home got delayed, so I stayed an extra day. Went down to Bourbon Street with my 2 friends, Kyle and Tyler, right there. Stayed up way too late. I do not like drinking. I do it very rarely. I had one of these terrible blue drinks and a few others, and I was in a tremendous amount of pain. It's never worth it. It's just not. Bourbon Street was cool. New Orleans was fun. Great weekend, killer weekend, but I hate feeling like crap. It's never worth it. Oh, last 50 fast. Hurting. Hitting pace, but hurting. Thanks. That was a pretty good one. That was a good one to finish on. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, 1500 is so long. She's still going. Still going. Go, Mariah, go. She's getting ready for open water nationals, so just got to keep those yards in. I thought I needed to warm down a little bit after all those 50s pace. We pulled the long course lanes out, put the short ones in. Let's have a conversation about who the best swimmers on the planet are. Who is number one? Who are the contenders? This is gonna be, let's head back to my office and talk about this because a lot of people are very passionate about this, okay?
That was great. I had to do 1550 because I skipped the 50 of the main set to help with the lane.
So you added a 50.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? All the young swimmers, she added a 50 because she missed one. That's accountability. That's how she's gonna do good.
2,500 for last night's this one.
17,500. Before I get into the list of all these people, I gotta say, there is no right or wrong answer to this question. Who is the best swimmer on earth right now? Who do you think? What's your top 3? What's your top 5? There's no right or wrong answer here. I am a fan of all of these people. Really, really want to see all of them swim fast. I get excited watching all of them swim fast. So there's no right or wrong. It's just my opinion, okay? But anyway, let's get into this. Oh, I did finally clear this out, and I just gotta find a room for this little slide, but okay, let's get set up. Here we go. My phone has been blowing up nonstop since last week's video where I said that Leon is the best on planet Earth right now. And before we go through the list of people who could be contenders for best on planet Earth, best swimmer in the world right now, we have to clarify what that means. I'm considering that as right this very moment, April of 2023, as we lead into World Championships this summer. What did the athlete do last summer? What has the athlete done recently now? And what is the likelihood of greatness in the coming months as we lead into this Worlds? So that's kind of the parameters. And some people will judge this as what they think is the most impressive And that's also up for debate. Some people will say, well, you've got an older veteran athlete who wins the Olympic gold medal, sets a world record, then wins world championships the following year, then wins world championships 2 years later. I'm talking about like Adam Peaty in 2019, right? He had just done exactly that, dominating consistently. Is that more impressive than a youngster who just comes up and smashes a world record, right? These things are, it's all debatable. It's all totally subjective. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because all these athletes are really, really fun to watch and really, really fast in the pool. But it's kind of fun to, as fans, speculate and talk about this. So yeah, that is how I see it. I see it as what is the most impressive to me, which might be different from what is most impressive to you. Nevertheless, here we go. Lily literally just sent me her list. She's got Katie Ledecky on top, Summer McIntosh, David Popovici, Leon Marchand, Christoph Milak. Oh, and then she says, shoot, I forgot Kaylee. Yeah, so there's all these swimmers. So I shot that last video the day before Summer McIntosh broke both those world records. She just set the 400 IM world record, breaking Katinka Hoju's world record, which was amazing. It's hard to argue against saying, okay, this person's the best swimmer in the world right now when they just set 2 world records. So if you're choosing Summer, you're not wrong, and you could build a very strong argument for that. Now, Katie Ledecky, just like a couple weeks ago, set the world record in the short course yards. It's called the US Open record, but I'm not gonna go off on that tangent, but it is the world record of short course yards, 1650s. So she just swam her fastest short course mile ever. So right now, I'm thinking we're gonna get a great battle between Summer and Katie this summer in multiple events, which I am psyched for. It's gonna be incredibly fun to watch, but Katie is at the top of her game and arguably in a position to maybe go lifetime best times long course this summer. So you got Summer, you got Katie, that battle. So those they're definitely top 5. They're in the conversation of best in the world right now. Then you got David Popovici, who 142 long course 200 freestyle, breaks the world record in the 100 meter freestyle. And a lot of people are saying, hey, that's more impressive than anything Leon Marchand has done. That's more impressive to me. I had people at the pool telling me that today. Here's why I disagree with that. And by no means am I taking away the glory, the greatness of everything that Popovici has accomplished, because going that world record in the long course 100 meter freestyle, going 46, wildly impressive, going 142, wildly impressive. I think he's gonna go faster. I think he's got more in the tank. But I personally am more impressed with Leon because of all the things that I laid out in my last video about what he did at NCAAs, at the short course yards world championships, right? Like he broke multiple world records in a range of strokes. He's the fastest 200 breaststroker in history. He's the fastest 200-yard freestyler in history from a relay swing. He's still capable of maybe winning the 50 free. A full year ago, before this recent NCAA championships, he went 18.5 on their 2 4x50 freestyle relay. He went a time that would have won the 500-yard free. Like, he can literally do anything. He might be able to literally win every single event. And I know that that's hard for the international swimmers who have never swam yards and don't follow the American yard system. But that's like, what Leon Marchand just did is like a guy going to the short course swimming world championships, short course meters, and breaking the world record in the 200 freestyle, in the 200 breaststroke, and being at the top of, you name any event, shattering the world record in the 400 IM by a lot, breaking the world record that's why it's the most impressive to me right now, because we've just never seen anything like that before. Now, on the other hand, I've been texting Lily about this, and she says, yeah, but if Leon goes to Worlds this summer and only does the 400 and the 200 IM, even if he breaks those world records, which I believe he will, and it's gonna be crazy, even if he only does those 2 events, you have athletes that are still winning 3 events or 4 events. So is that more impressive? That's a good debate to have. You've got Christoph Milak, dominating the world record in the 200 fly, still on top of his game, still winning. If he's your pick, he's amazing. And he's incredibly well-rounded. He's very fast at the 100 free, incredibly fast at the 200 free. He can do a lot of things. That's something that I value a lot. Being a fast short course and long course swimmer, being able to medal in multiple events. How close are you to the world record in all those different events? How big is the gap from your first place finish to the other athletes? Those are all factors that go into how you evaluate who is the very best in this very fun, silly, dumb conversation that we're having. If you were to say Emma McKeon, clearly one of the best in the world. Without a doubt. Is she the best? Is she the most impressive to you? Let's see what she does this summer. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Lily says a good place to start is to go off the current swimmers who hold long course world records and who are still doing very, very well. So you've got, as I said, Ledecky, Summer, you have Lily herself, Milok, you have Caleb Dressel, you have Sarah Soistrom, you have David Popovici, you have Tomas Chacon. I know I always butcher that name, but he just set the world record in the 100 backstroke. He's in the conversation. You've got Petey, you've got Benny, what do you all think? Like, let me know down there below. What's your top 5? What's your number 1? What is most impressive to you? If you can win 3 individual events or more, is that more impressive than setting a single world record in one event and only winning one? You know what I mean? Like, and then that can help you kind of place certain athletes in your list. I don't know, at the end of the day, I am just a very passionate swim fan who enjoys watching these meets. Still like to train, still like to race sometimes, still like to have fun, but I very, very much enjoy this. All right, that's it. That was fun. Hope you have these kind of conversations with your friends as well. Now, let's take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video, Factor. I am not kidding when I say Factor is one of my absolute favorite things in the whole world. They have over 34 chef-prepared, dietitian-approved weekly options, so there's always something new to try. I live a crazy busy lifestyle, and with Factor, I skip trips to the grocery store, skip the chopping, the prepping, the cleanup, everything. These meals are never frozen, always fresh. There's absolutely no hassle. Guys, there is a reason Factor is America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. The meals are delicious. When I finish training, the first thing that I do is grab a Factor meal and refuel right there. I don't have to put any thought into what I'm eating after workout. I always know there's something reliable. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code CODY50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. That's factor75.com with my promo code CODY50 for 50% off your first box. Thank you for joining me today. This was a fun one. If you're gonna be in Chicago in just a few days, come out, watch us race at the Pro Swim Meet. It's gonna be a good time. A couple announcements. If you'd like a personalized video from me, I am on Cameo. We do have merch available on the merch store. New videos every single Wednesday. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, click the like button, leave a comment down there below and let me know what you think about all of this. For swim clinics, team banquets, my public speaking, I'm working on it. Head to ultimateswimmer.com, put in a little info, and that'll get you started on that. I run private one-on-one technique-driven underwater review sessions here at my home endless pool. Shoot me an email to CodyMillerShow@gmail.com and we might be able to get you on the schedule. I got a lot of athletes right now. It's been fun. All right, I think that wraps it up. Until my next video, I will see you all later.